12 жасқа толған балаларға арналған.
Бүгінгі таңда елімізде әртүрлі сала бойынша қызмет атқарып жатырған шетелдіктер көп. Оларды көбісі экспаттар деген терминмен таниды. Бүгінгі экспатымыз кім екен? Оны бірге көрейік. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Мистер Шеку мырза Батыс Африкада орналасқан Сьерра-Леон қаласында дүниеге келген, кейін Ұлыбританияға қоныс аударған профессор. Бұған дейін Ұлыбритания елінде бірнеше жоғарғы оқу орындарында бизнес саласы бойынша білім берген. Қазіргі таңда Ақтау қаласында ұстазы қызмет атқарады. Үйленген, балалары бар. Өмірлік ұстанымы әрқашан адамдарға бақыт пен қуаныш сыйлау.
My first question is about you.
Okay.
Who you are? Where are you from?
I am from the United Kingdom, London to be specific. I work in education. I work for 3 institutions in the UK. I work for London School of Commerce, which is a business school. It's an international business school. It's in many countries in the world. I also work for a university called Mangystau University, which has a campus in London. I'm a senior lecturer there.
Same university?
Different, yes. And I also work for the University of West of Scotland. At the London School of Commerce, which is my main job, I work in partnership with a university called Cardiff Metropolitan University. And there I am the program leader for research degrees, PhDs and DBAs.
What do you know about Kazakhstan, about Aktau?
I think it's a great country. It's a country that has just got independence about 30 years ago, but it has made a lot of progress, and I feel that it is an inspiration to visit this country. Well, I feel very privileged to say that I am in Aktau. I feel that I'm lucky because I can tell you a quick story. On the flight, when I was coming here, I met a passenger who was also coming to Kazakhstan, but he was going to Nur Sultan. He works at in a school in Nur Sultan. And he asked me, where are you going to? I said, I'm going to Aktau. He said, wow, you are lucky. He said, when I went to Kazakhstan to work, I thought I wasn't going to stay long because the part where I am in Nur Sultan, I didn't like it. He said, until I went to Aktau, when I saw it, then I said, oh, I can stay here. Because if I want to see something, I want to do something nice, I can go to Aktau. So I feel lucky to be here.
Your first impression here?
Yes, my impression has been very positive. I find the people of Kazakhstan very friendly, very nice people. And the Kazakh people are very nice people. And I think they are hospitable. So that has been very impressionable on me.
Do you like our Caspians here?
I think if I was asked to choose a place in Kazakhstan, I would choose Aktau. The Caspian Sea is amazing. I think it's an opportunity to be able to visit it, to walk on the shores of it, and I think.
So next question is about education system.
Yeah.
In Kazakhstan, here.
I think what I can see, I can feel that there's change coming in Kazakhstan. I feel Kazakhstan as a country is moving towards some big change in terms of their education. I mean, I can see that in this university. I mean, that's one reason I believe the university has invited me from the United Kingdom to come here so we can exchange ideas. Exactly. So I feel the education system here, I was here 2 years ago, or a year ago, a year and a half I was here. In my first visit and this visit, I can see there has been a lot of improvement. There has been a lot of changes. In the first year when I came, the student that I met and the student that I've met here, yes, and the students I've met this year, I can see there's a lot of transformation taking place. A lot of people are making effort to speak English, which is great. And in my first visit, almost all my lectures, I had to have a translator. This time, no, which is good. So I think the country, Aktau, the university, is moving towards the right direction. For me, the importance of life is how positively we help people to be happy. One of those books that I've recently read is titled How to Change the World. I like action movies.
About your mission.
So my mission here is one to give seminars and lectures on for students on various disciplines, ranging from human resource management, business management, organizational behavior. I mean, there's a new discipline called design thinking, which I think is very important for all members of the university. And that has been going very well. The students like it. The students across the university, all the faculties that I have been to, really have enjoyed lectures on design thinking. They've enjoyed lectures in organizational behavior and management and strategic human resource management. I've had a series of sessions with the university professors and lecturers, talking to them about professional development and professionalism and professional portfolio development.
About a new generation, Generation Z.
Yes.
How we motivate them?
I think one of the things.
Your advice.
One of the things I have been talking to the Generation Z is that look, they should not see themselves as nationals of Kazakhstan. They should not see themselves as people from Aktau. They should have this concept of what we call global citizens. They should see themselves as global citizens, as people who are here to drive change, not only in this university, not only in their schools, not only in Aktau, not only in Mangystau, not only in Kazakhstan, but in the world. So I gave them myself as an example. Today I'm in Kazakhstan, talking to them, interacting with them, exchanging ideas. I'm far away from Sierra Leone, went to the United Kingdom, now I'm here. They should think one day they want to create change in Malaysia, in the United States, in the UK, in Sierra Leone, in Mozambique, in Kenya. That should be the thinking. They should think big. They shouldn't think small. They should think, how do we create change in the world? Because there are lots of problems in the world, you understand? But for change to happen, I've always told them, it's not easy. We have to believe in change. We have to work hard. We have to develop ourselves so that we can be important citizens globally. If we don't work hard, if we don't follow good examples, if they don't follow people like yourself, people like myself, they end up in prison. They waste themselves. They become wasted people, and we don't want that. So I feel it's our responsibility as citizens, as people, to educate them, to encourage them, to inspire them, to give them ideas that helps them to think big, to see themselves as an important member of the world community, so that they can be part of the change they all want to see.
Have you studied our economic system?
I have not had time to study the economic system, but I can feel that the country is driving towards liberalization. And liberalization is an important economic model. Since I've been in AKTAU, I can feel and I can see that there is a lot of drive towards tourism. And I feel one of the reasons for that is because the oil and gas sector productivity seems to be going down. And there's need for economic diversification. We don't want to rely only on one sector. We want to rely on many different sectors. And I think for this country, and for AKTAU in particular, this university can play a very big role in the diversification of the economy. I mean, education brings a lot of development to a country. I mean, you have studied in Malaysia. You know how many international students are there. People coming from all parts of the world to go and study there. And when people go to study in a place, they come with money. They work for that community. They help to develop the economy. So diversification for me is the right thing to do, and that is what this country is doing. And so I think there is a lot of hope, and I think you are making progress.
Teachers, lecturers,
Yeah.
how will you motivate them?
I think that is a very important question.
Inspire them.
Yes. I was having a lecture with students of IT yesterday. And in that lecture, I said to them, this university is not about the buildings. It's about you and us. It does not matter how fanciful, how beautiful the buildings are. It does not matter how the infrastructure is. What matters is your perception about what you get here. And that perception is influenced by us as your lecturers, as your professors. So I feel one of the things that the university or the system should focus on is about helping the students to think independently. I think that is important. It's important that the students are encouraged, are supported with strategies, with systems that encourage them to be independent learners. I said to students, look, I am a doctor. It does not mean because I'm a doctor, I know everything. It does not mean because you are students, you don't know anything. There is a lot I can learn from you, and there's a lot you can learn from me. Education, learning is an exchange process. And it can only be effective and transformational if you are part of it. So when I go into class, I encourage them to engage. One of the things I've observed here is that students don't like to ask questions.
Yeah.
They always sit down and they don't engage. And I think lecturers should start to think this is not about us coming to give them. We have this saying, you don't spoon feed people. Yeah? In the university, students should research. Students should engage.
Yeah.
Students should challenge the lecturers. So that is the thing. And look, what the lecturers come in to give to the students maybe is 20 years old material, maybe 30 years old material. But this generation, they are young, they are smart, they are clever. If you go and tell them, go and look, read on this theory, they will read material that is new material, newer than what the lecturers have. The lecturers can learn from them. So it will be an exchange process. And I think that is what should be the way forward.
Most important traits a businessman should have, should know.
I think you should think about sustainability. You should think about the people, your customers. Whatever you do, if you are to make a sustainable business, it's not about you, it's about the people. You should think about, for instance, in Aktau, what do the people need? What product or services can we provide that they would want? And to understand that, you have to involve them. They have to be part of that process of determining what services they need, what product they need, how they need it. Yeah? I say only then we can build sustainable businesses that is good for the environment, that is good for profit, that is good for wealth creation. Students who are doing business, it's important for them to know cultures, to study cultures, to know what national culture is. Because you can find out the culture in Kazakhstan will be different to the culture in Turkey, in Sierra Leone, in the UK. So as a business person, when you are going to a new place to start your business, one of the things you must learn first is the culture of the people, to know how they do their things, so that you don't go and do something that goes against their values, their beliefs. You know, so for businesses to succeed, you need to take these simple things into consideration.
Yeah, they need to know, not here, not in Kazakhstan, around the world.
Around the world, exactly.
Can you wish for our television viewers?
Well, look, I want to say many thanks to this channel for giving me the opportunity to talk to the Aktau and the Mangystau region of Kazakhstan. I want them to understand that they are very lucky to be in this part of the world. Yeah, it's the only city in Kazakhstan that is living by the sea. That is very important. And they're also very lucky to be in a city where they have a very vibrant university. And they're also very lucky to be in a city that has this very important channel that makes them know everything that is happening in Aktau. I think I want to wish them well. I want to encourage them to continue tuning in to your radio station and to your TV station. And I want them to be part of this station, because this station is for them. It's there to promote anything that has to do with Aktau and the Mangystau region. So I thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure, and I wish my viewers and listeners a happy
Құрметті көрермен, бүгінге осы. Келесі экспатымыз кім болар екен? Оны мен іздеп келейін. Бай-бай.